computer. All right, guys, it is Wednesday. We are here for our leadership skills and training. And tonight's topic is the 5 top leadership lessons learned in the military. This is coming from my expertise, Keith's expertise, and other military people that have served and protected the country. So you're going to get 5 top leadership lessons on that. If you're watching the replay on this, please post below hashtag replay so we know that you're watching the replay, and also let us know where you're from, because I like to know where everybody's from. We got a lot of people on this call that are smiling right now and in the video and stuff, so everybody wave to all the replayers right now. So there you go. Awesome. So let me see if I can get this to share my screen. There we go. Hopefully you guys can see that part of the screen right there. If y'all can see that, give me a thumbs up. Awesome. So 5 top leadership lessons learned in the military. Hoorah. I don't know what everybody else says. Hoorah is the name. What do they say in the Air Force, Key? They don't have anything. They just say, go lawn chairs.
No, we go hotel. I don't know. We stay in hotels while you guys stay in tents. I mean, what the heck?
That's right. So, so I took this picture of a bunch of buddies that I was with when I was in the military. Obviously, I have to blur out their faces because some of them are still active on Spec Ops, SEAL teams, EOD and stuff like that. So these are the men I worked with. These are my buddies, and these are the guys that had my back, let alone I had their back. So, a lot of life lessons that you learn while you're in the military. One of the things that is a true leader isn't an average person. They don't. They're not the ones floating downstream as like everybody else. They're actually swimming up the stream and working harder to get to where they need to be. They zig when others are zagging, and they show courage and character and confidence to create value. To show others that they're there to help them. All right, and the motivation to grow, to become a better version of yourself and show up, which is a choice in itself, is better than how you show up yesterday on the battlefield, as I say. So, it's a choice to be a leader. It's a choice whether you're going to work hard and show up and be there. It's a choice. It's just like being a parent. You have a choice. Do you get up and help your kids in the morning and get them to school and get them off and stuff like that? Or do you just roll over and put the pillow over your head so they don't see you? But it's not really a choice of being a parent. You put the work in, you do it, and and along the way, you hope you're doing the right things. You hope that you're giving the good lessons to your kids that you didn't learn. So the very first thing the first lesson I'm going to go over is, let me see if my screen will do this. Let me see it. There we go. First lesson: yesterday doesn't count. All right, what do I mean by that? All right, and at the risk of sounding cheesy, I'm going to share with you what the EOD, the SEALs, the BUDS, their training motto is: the only easy day was yesterday. The SEAL teams, the EOD, the explosive guys, the Spec Ops guys, they have a motto, and their motto is: the only easy day was yesterday. Meaning that yesterday was easy because it's over. Now you have to focus, on today, and today is what you focus on, or worry about, depending on the perspective you choose. All right. I'm going too far ahead of myself. You know, it's just like business. You know, you can't think of what went wrong or what happened yesterday. You have to focus on today. Are you talking with somebody? Are you getting that sales? You know, it's just like a business. Last quarter's earnings, they don't matter. You know, they could have been good. They could have been bad. You know, you just got to forget about them and look ahead and focus on the next target. Do you have your target? You know, because yesterday doesn't count. What is your target today? When you wake up, you know, you make your bed and you get going, you start your task. Do you have your list of your tasks to get done for the day? You know, is it to get the kids to school? Is it to make it to work on time? Is it to do things? You know, and then are you focused on those tasks? Are you getting the next target done? All right. So that is yesterday doesn't count. So today matters. It's the, as some people say, it's a gift. It's present. All right. The second one, all right, let's see. Prioritize yourself. How many of you guys have a hard time prioritizing yourselves? All right. This is another lesson that I learned when I was in the military. You need to prioritize yourself. You can imagine, or you can't manage or lead others until you know how to manage or lead yourself. What this looks like is making the right personal choices that you serve your role, you know, whether it be personal or professional. And I'm going to use an example of exercise. So if exercise is important to you, but you don't find time to prioritize, you make excuses, you avoid it. You don't have time to do that. So it's time to do one of two things. A, redefine your values, or B, make exercise part of your routine. All right? Stop, you know, instead of making excuses, putting it off, you know, saying I can't do it, there's not enough time. You know what? The most successful people, CEOs that are working 14, 18-hour days, find time to read books, exercise, and take time for themselves. Don't know where they find it, but they make it in their schedule. You know, the most successful people don't pencil in exercise when windows of opportunity open. They open those windows themselves by scheduling their workouts in a daily routine. You know, if this means waking up an hour early, do it. All right. The sense of accomplishment yielded from your efforts will build the mental toughness you need to hone the mental edge. And you will have a snowball effect on your self-confidence. Remember, every day counts. And if you don't seize the opportunity to improve, your competitors will. All right. So take the time, prioritize yourself, prioritize your tasks, prioritize your day. Remember, yesterday doesn't count. Today does. So start today. Focus on today. I mean, we're near the end of the day, but think about this. You know, are you writing your tasks down tonight before you go to bed so that they're ready for you in the morning? Are you thinking of what book are you going to read or what tape are you going to listen to? Are you thinking of, you know, all right, today's present, but tomorrow is what's going to count. Today's almost done. For most of you, it's almost like 9 o'clock Eastern time. It's almost the end of the day. But can you say you've given all your gas for the day, or is there a little bit more in there that you could put out? Meaning, could you read for 30 minutes before you go to bed? Could you, you know, clean the house for your spouse? You know, taking 30 minutes to just clean an area, to make improvements, to do something. I mean, I have a friend that, you know, at the end of the night, that's when he goes on eBay and lists things. That's what he says, this is how he declutters his house. He grabs one thing a night, takes a picture of it, puts it on eBay or Craigslist so that it's one less thing that will be in his house. He's decluttering his house one piece at a time. And, of course, making money along the way. So there's nothing wrong with that, is there? All right. So now the third thing, the third lesson that I learned was, let's see if it goes, strive to become better. not the best. All right. Now, what do I mean by that? Strive to become better, not the best. All right. So in buds, it's, there's 6 glorious months that they get to conduct a 2-mile timed ocean swim. And I've done this swim with them. It's not easy. It's not fun, but it's a chance to be paired up with a buddy. All right. And the reason they pair you up with a buddy is just in case you encounter a shark or some kind of reptilian force of nature in the water, and the plan was, you swam with your buddy so that way if that happens, you could stab them and swim away faster. I'm just kidding. That was our joke at the time, was stab and just swim and get out of there in the opposite direction. But being the fastest swimmer in the water doesn't matter. What matters was being faster than the guy next to you. All right. The takeaway here is you need to identifiably benchmark for how you're doing against the competition. All right. Whether it's in sales, whether it's in network marketing, whether it's in whatever your field is, don't, I don't even have enough fingers to count as many times as I've heard clients say, I'm not sure, when I ask them about their competition, in the marketplace and what it looks like. The business landscape of today has a funky knack for changing on a dime. You saw, look at Bitcoin. It went up 17, 18,000 and now it's back down 10. Business, the marketplace, everything's changing on a dime. And if you're unaware of what your competitors are doing, then you're going to find yourself out of business. Your competitors are doing, and if you're not aware of what your competitors are doing, then you'll soon find yourself not competing at all because you're going to be irrelevant. So be the best. All right, not be the best. Strive to become better. Know your competitor. Know the competition. Know the marketplace. Even I'm sitting here looking at different people that are in this call. Even Kimberly that works at the post office. They have to know their competitor. Who's their competitor? UPS, FedEx, Amazon. Seriously. These are her competitors, but they need to know what the competitor is. Don't get me wrong. It's a government agency, but it's still a business. They still have to make money. They still have to pay for employees. All right. So think about this. How are you looking at your business, whether it's network marketing, whether it's sales, whether it's finance? Do you know your competition? Do you know what they have? Do you know what they're doing? How are they doing things different to stay on the cutting edge? And are you learning this so that you can be up to par and then create your little knack, your little shift to be different, to stand out and be the top of that? All right. So strive to become better, not the best. All right. Then the next one was hire for fit. All right. Now this is more of a hiring for fit for a business. Too often managers look at the brightest, shiniest ball of competence in their application, such as somebody that just got an MBA who will fit nice into the job opening with these exceptional skills. However, skill without will is like a loose fire hose. All right. And think about this as when, if you're in network marketing, think about this about recruiting. All right. Do you go after the most shiniest ball and the most shiniest person because, they're a great talker, or, they can recruit really well? Or are you looking for somebody that has more than just skill? They have will. They have determination to get things done. I just saw a video on Facebook that actually had the tortoise and the hare race each other. And guess who won? The tortoise. Because the turtle took off real quick and then it stopped halfway into the race course and was looking around and stuff like that. But the tortoise has will. The tortoise is just looking straight ahead at what it needs to get to, which they have the lettuce at the end, and the tortoise wants the lettuce, so he's just going to chug along, keep moving until he gets to the lettuce. And guess what? The rabbit had a goal at the end too. There was lettuce and food for it as well. But the thing is he took off, got halfway through the course, and then stopped and looked around and was just like, da, 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 squirrel. How many of you guys are like that? You take off like a bat out of what, and then all of a sudden you get halfway done, and then you're like, oh, shiny object, squirrel, oh, ice cream, But are you focused? Are you looking for the person to be on your team that has will, that's going to blast past the person that has skill? Because I can tell you this, skill's great, but will win the race. All right? So you can't go wrong with finding somebody who has the will. Hire for the fit. Are you in it for the long haul, or are you in it for the quick and speedy? Think about that. All right? And then the last thing is, I missed that one. Hire for a fit, and then be humble. All right? There's nothing worse than hearing somebody tell you how great they are. All right? Humility doesn't mean being passive or abdicating authority. It just means, yourself for subjugating yourself for self-interest for a greater purpose, such as listening. All right? Don't be the guy or the girl who talks just to show everyone how smart you are. All right? Nobody cares how much you know until they know how much you care. Yeah? See, I saw a lot of you guys mouthing that. But that's so true. Nobody cares how much you know until they know how much you care. And once they know how much you care, then you can show them how smart you are. Then you can be smart, but be humble. So practicing the above leadership behaviors will cultivate not only better personal performance, but better business. All right. So, wow, I went through that quick, Keith. I had 5 tips. I just really went into it, and I just wanted to make sure everybody got this. So, So yesterday doesn't count. It's gone. Today's right now. Focus on that. Some of us got a couple hours. It's almost 7 o'clock here. I still got 5 more hours of things I can do tonight. Read a book, write my tasks down that I need to get done tomorrow. Focus on that. Prioritizing yourself. Writing stuff down for me is most important. That's how I prioritize my stuff. I got a whiteboard over here. It's got a list of things on there. And doing that, striving to become better, not the best. All right. Work daily. Like I was saying on the last call, how many of you guys read? The CEOs, an average CEO out there, multimillionaire, reads 60 books a year. That's like more than 1 a week. All right. How many are you reading? Are you striving to become better? If you only read a book a year, then strive to read 2 books a year. If you read a book every 6 months, then read one every 3 months. If you don't read it all, pick up a book and read. So strive to become better. All right. Same thing in your fitness. Strive to become better. If you're not working out, work out, because your health is everything. Number 4, hire to fit. Are you looking for somebody that's got the bling bling guy, or are you looking for the person that looks awesome out there? Or are you looking for that one person that can help you, because they're not going to quit? They're not going to look for the next shiny object. They're not going to go to a company because they got a better comp plan. They're not going to go to another real estate agent because they're paying a little bit more. Or are they going to be the person that's going to stick with you till the end, get to the finish line, and get the treat? And then be humble, all right? Show people you care. Be there for them. Close your mouth and listen. You have 2 ears and 1 mouth, which means you should be listening twice as much as you talk. And then once they understand that you care about them, then you can show them how smart you are by helping them. All right. So be humble. All right. And let's see. That's all I got. So I'll stop sharing right there. Get to see all these pretty faces now. Yay, there you are.
Hey.
Awesome. Good to see you. So if you guys liked that, 2 thumbs up. If you didn't, then my name is Keith Chazone, and you can. So did that help you guys out? Did that make sense for you guys to understand these 5 key elements? You know, these are things I learned in the military. These are things that I learned from my EOD guys, my SEAL team guys, and trust me, I am working to get some of these guys to come on here. Fighter pilots, SEAL team guys, I'm working to get them to come on here and really teach you some leadership stuff, because I'm a gentle puppy compared to those guys. Like, they're in your face, but it's because it's life or death. All right. I've been out of that realm for a while, and you know, I'm here to train you, to teach you, to hone your skills, and to give you the ability to be the leader. And I want you to be the leader not only in your business, in your sales, in your marketing, in your health, in your community, but also in your family. All right? Be a well-balanced leader, not just a leader that's great at, leading people and being a hard charger. I want you to be a leader that is well-rounded. All right? So does any of you guys have any questions before we go? Because I literally made this a 30-minute training, and that's what we're going to have today. So I know you guys got to prioritize your evenings.
No questions. I just want to say that's a great top lessons for leadership. Really, really some cool stuff. Thank you for sharing that. I enjoyed it. I got another whole page of notes, so it's all good stuff.
I appreciate that, Keith. I hope everybody else got some notes. If you guys ever, I actually will see if I can put these slides, these presentations that I've been doing into the group so you have them. I write notes down, and I was reading off my notepad. So a lot of times it's because I have such great information. I don't want to miss anything to ooze onto you guys. I'm like Slimer from the Ghostbusters. So I'm just gonna ooze on you, But I literally had topics on social media. I have more leadership stuff. So just be ready, guys. Every time we come to this, Keith.
I just want to. Would it be okay if I shared a thought? Is that okay?
That's what this group is for, man.
Going through the list, number 3, strive to become better, not the best. I really like that one. They're all great, because hard to fit. When I look for people to work with and partner with, ambitious, looking, teachable, and honest are the 4 characteristics that I look for. You got to be ambitious. Not everybody is, right? You got to be looking for more. Not everybody is, unfortunately. You got to be teachable and coachable. And guess what? Not everybody is. And you have to be honest. Unfortunately, not everybody is. But the one I like most was to strive to become better, not the best, because a lot of times when people are engaged in home-based entrepreneurship, or even in their environment, their work environment for their job, or what have you, they're always, not always, but a lot of times, folks, they feel like they gotta, if somebody else is succeeding to a certain level, they feel like if they don't attain those levels, then they're a failure. And that is so far from the truth that it's not even funny. And one thing that I've learned is that it's most important for each person to run their own race. Run your race, because your success is for you. Compare yourself to others, not because you want to be better than them or try to prove to be better than them, but only as a measuring stick for how much better you can be for yourself personally. So run your own race. Just become the best version of yourself that you can be. And you're right, Kent. You do that by your media input source, whether it's books, whether it's audio recordings, people you hang around. Different input is what helps people grow. depending upon what you choose.
Yeah, no, and I appreciate this group because it's actually forced me to do more research, to do more reading, to listen to more podcasts, because I do not want to come to you guys with no equipment, no tools. I want to make sure that when I do this, that you guys can rely on me and know that I'm going to bring my A game to you guys and make sure you have all the right tools, the right information to make sure that you succeed. And when you were saying, you like to be better, that also means when you're out there looking for people, make sure that they align with your goals, your vision, your integrity. Because it's very easy to just go after that shiny person who's like the best recruiter or the best salesperson or the best at that, but they have no integrity. They don't have any morals, and they'll do anything to get the job done, which could then bite you in the butt, and that's not what you want. Remember, you're in this for the long haul, the long race, So I would rather have somebody that isn't the best salesperson, isn't the best recruiter, because I know they're willing to learn, they're willing to grow, they're not going to be cocky. And even when I meet people, I do the bank code cards. If they don't want to do that, then that tells me they're not even worth my time. All right. So make sure that when you're out there, you're looking for people that fit in your circle, because you'll have more success that way. You'll have a better team. You'll have a better family because of that. All right. Awesome. Well, I look forward to sharing more information on Sunday. If you are on here, I hope that you can post in the group. I'm actually asking you guys to be more active in the group by posting comments. If stuff is posted in there, just post comments. If you like the information, don't like the information, it's okay. It's not going to hurt my feeling. Also, make sure that you're telling other people. I mean, there's a lot of us. There's a good handful of us on this call tonight, but there could be more that could learn this information. And I don't want somebody to miss out because you forgot to tell them or add them into the group. All right. So don't, how do I say it? Don't hide your friends, bring them. I will hone and work with them, and I'll roughen the edges away for you. All right. But I'm here to teach, to help you guys be a better leader. I want to, my goal is to have, 100, 200 people on this Zoom call when we do trainings, because people want to come here for the information that we have. They're hungry for this stuff. All right. And I know I'm working right now to get Ken Renner either this week or next week. And we're going to actually be doing a goal setting course. It'll be an hour long. So I hope that, just like when I brought Mamie, I'm bringing some A caliber people for you guys so that you can learn and get this knowledge. I also got Craig Duswell, who is a marketing guru, to help you how to market, like in social media, how to market on your community, whatever your business is, how to be a better real estate agent, how to be a better financial planner, how to be a better network marketer in your community. And he's not only a great marketer, he's really funny too. And a little secret about him, he toured with Guns N' Roses. So now, and he's known as Craig Duswell, the rock star marketing guy. All right. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Yeah, I got all kinds of lists of names, and I'm working on them for you guys. So I hope you guys are ready. I hope you guys are going to put your seatbelts on, because I'm about ready to launch this thing into orbit and just give you some of the best juice out there. So, all right, guys, I'm going to leave you as I always do, saying keep smiling, because you never know whose world you're going to change. Create that ripple effect, guys. See you on the next call.
Thank you.